Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Happy Wednesday. I'm just trying to put the link up so that people know where to find me. Good morning. Let me jump over to the comments. Good morning, Carmela. Good morning, Rosie. How are you? Is it okay if I call you Rosie, by the way? I just took it upon myself to do so. I think your name is Rosina. I'm not sure if you know how you feel about that. Let me go live on the radio as well. I kind of didn't press that button. All right. Let me say good morning to everybody again. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. You guys are listening to Coffee Talk with Karen. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com and we are live on all my social media. Tamara, my love, I see you are on here. If you can help out a little bit with us today, Carmela and Lisa are both a little jammed up this morning. So if you can help us moderate a little bit, make sure that everybody is on the page and let them know that they are all welcomed and loved. I would appreciate it, my girl. I can. Okay, thank you. So it's Wednesday, and even though we are covered, oh my God, I see a bird with a red head. Even though we are covered in snow, that's all I can ask, Mara. Thank you. Good morning, Carmela, my love. We are covered in snow. I mean, totally covered. And it looks so pretty, but the sun is out a little bit today, which I don't know. It made my heart feel good when I saw that. I said, oh, okay, the sun's out. It's better now. So do me a favor, guys. I need your help to share out this video so we can have more people jump in on the conversation. We need to get everybody on here because so far, although everybody that's on here is very, very important to me, we need to get some more people going. You know what I'm saying? Did you guys have fun last night on Real Talk? And if you missed it, you better jump back on the feeds and find it and watch it. You know what? Angelo Michelli was on with me last night. What a sweetheart of a guy. You know what? I don't know, you know, some of you may think I'm nuts when I say this, but I think a lot of people on this feed are pretty energetically charged, if you will, right? I don't know what the right word is. But the energy last night was just good for the soul. You know what I mean? Like, Angelo, I'm talking about you. Uh-oh. I mean, it was good for the soul. I feel good this morning when I woke up. I feel I don't know what the right word is. I used the word grounded yesterday, right? But when you surround yourself with the right energy and the right people, you're aligned properly, if that makes any sense to you. And for those of you that really don't have, that are like, wow, did this girl like smoke a bone before she came on? No, I didn't. For anybody that doesn't really quite understand the way it works, let me explain it to you. You ever, like, we all have different people in our lives, right? Friends, relatives, acquaintances. You ever have that person, like, you know, those people that you really just love being around? Like, you can't explain it, but every time you're with them, you feel good, right? And then you have those people that whenever they come around, you get like, oh my fucking God, you know? And you're like, ugh, and you can't wait to get away from them. That's energy. So for any of you that think like, oh, you know, she's nuts or whatever, yes, I am nuts. But that is energy speaking. The energy of those people are either meshing with yours or fucking with yours. So last night, I have not met Angelo before. This was the first time we did it live on the radio with all of you, right? And we he started off, we were backstage and he said, I'm a little bit nervous. And I talked about this on the show yesterday. I said, there's nothing for you to be nervous about. You got this. And I guess he was nervous because I think also, I mean, it's very difficult to trust somebody, right? Because he don't know me from Adam. I could have put him, like people think right away, oh, real talk, I'm not here to throw somebody under a bus. And I say that all the time. You can be real without being an asshole. Okay. So being real doesn't mean calling people out on this shit, embarrassing them and throwing them under the bus. It means let's discuss this like respectful adults and let's figure this, let's see where we're at. So that's how I roll. And so I was very grateful that he trusted me and we had an awesome night. So if you guys missed it, you got to watch it. Very humble guy. I felt good. I feel good. And I'm happy that we met and I'm happy that we had the show. And, he was so gracious. And you guys, each and every one of you that watched the show, I have to say thank you because he was so taken aback that so many of you friend requested him. So many of you guys, sent him messages and stuff. And that was really, really kind. I know, a lot of people think like, who the fuck is she? But anytime anybody is ever on my show, they benefit. They end up gaining new friends. They end up gaining new followers. And they become a part of our family. So when I have people on my show, I benefit from that because I get to learn more about people and everything else. And hopefully we will all be part of a community, if you will. But, when people come on my show, they're also very, very taken aback by the way that all of you, my loyal listeners, treat them. So I have to say thank you to each and every one of you because you guys make me fucking look good. You know what I'm saying? So I really do appreciate that more than you guys know, because that's what it's all about. I don't want to go. There are other shows that people know the minute they go on that show, it's like a bashing thing, which again, like I said yesterday, you'll have 100 people watching the bashing thing, but you'll only have 20 people watching the not so bashing thing or the totally not bashing thing. But again, quality and quantity, it's really up to you and what you want or believe in. So anyway, I just wanted to give a big shout out to Angelo and say thank you. He was so transparent. It was refreshing. To, no ego, no agenda, just a good human. So I am always, always, always gracious to meet good humans. So thank you to Angel F for introducing us. And thank you to Angela for coming on the show. And thank you to every single one of you that opened up your arms and hearts to him, because that's huge. So I really do appreciate that. So that being said, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee Talk with Karen. We're live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We're live on a Facebook. So now here's the deal. I'm live on my private, I can't get the words out. I'm live on the Karen Stacy public page, and I am live on the Real Talk Coffee Talk group. I am not going live from my personal page because it's too confusing for my poor moderators. So we're going to try to keep it this way. So if you're a personal friend of mine, you need to jump on the Karen Stacy page so that you are able to get notified and be part of the show, because it's too confusing. We're also on Twitch, twitch.tv/Real Talk Karen Stacy. And we're on YouTube, my whole 24 subscribers. And we are also on Periscope. So for anybody that is just joining us, welcome. Thank you. Hit the like button, hit the follow button, fucking hit something, just not me. And let's keep it moving. So let me say good morning to everybody. I know you's all are waiting. You're probably panting because everybody saw, well, if you saw what I was saying we were going to talk about today, you might be panting. I can't say for sure. But it is Wednesday, and on Wednesday, we hump. Well, maybe not, but let's say we do. All right, let me see. I want to just read your comments, you guys. I know you all jumped on, and I didn't see all of your comments. and I can't see anyway. So here we go. So yes, I said good morning to John. Good morning, Gina. How are you? Good morning, Rosie. And thank you so much, Carmela, for she's multitasking right now. She's at an appointment and she's still here with us. Lisa will be on soon as well. We have to send Lisa much love, services for her dad. I believe today and tomorrow. So sending much love out to Lisa as well. Gina, I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Sending you love too, John. Let me see. Michelle, good morning, sweetheart. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Share out this video. Let's get it, people on here. Awesome show. Oh, thank you, Maria. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Okay, let me see. Mark, good morning. Lisa G, how are you, honey? Excuse me. Let me see. I can't see. Yeah, good juju. That's it. Hi, Georgie. Good morning, sweetie. Sylvia, I see you. I think you're on Twitch, right? Good morning, Tony. Hi, Tony. John, welcome to your world. What do you think? You're the only one? Just kidding. What you out of the universe, what you put out into the universe, you get in return. Same goes for who you interact with. Usually that is the case indeed. And I've done a show on law of attraction, actually. Michelle, yes, they do drain you, just having to deal with them. So you know what? I'm just telling you guys because some people don't really understand what that means. So that's why I'm just kind of trying to give you a little bit of like insight on it, because some people will be like, why the hell am I feeling like that? Or what the hell is going on? And now maybe it'll make sense to you, because a lot of people, you know, just, they don't pay attention to that. They just think it is what it is, you know, which I don't believe, but that's just me. But that's how it goes. Yes, I know those. They make me feel uncomfortable. They're mostly on Facebook. Oh, Sylvia, you're so funny. Who else do we got on here? Oh, Angelo, I see he had an amazing time. Yay! Monica, I'm glad you liked the show yesterday. Angelo is such a nice man. It was great to see him on the show. Thank you, Maria. I think so too. Oh, because I'm the best. Oh, thank you. Oh, you guys are so cute. Thank you. Much appreciated. Here we go. I'm looking. When do you clean the house? What room do you start with? This is what we're talking about right now, Angel. You are so funny. Gina, I'm a breath of fresh air. Oh boy. No, I can't. Love you too, Angelo. Good morning, Carlos. I see you there. All right, that's it. Tamara's ready for sex. So let's just get right to it. Oh my God, you guys are so funny. Hi, Tina, my girl. How are you? Good morning, Andy. How are you? Okay. So yeah, let's talk about this. Let me put this up. Okay, you ready? You guys ready for me? Okay, here's the question. Does sex really matter? I'm starting with this one. This should be interesting. All right. There we go. Now I got a bar through my mouth. Go figure. All right, wait, I got to do this so that you can see me right. Okay. Does sex really matter? Angel, she's like, I'm not responding to that. I don't clean. I'm about to clean. I'm about to clean. That's why I'm asking. Yeah, Angel, I don't clean. I have a fucking maid. Yeah, okay. Of course I clean. What are you kidding me? Oh, I put on, that was on there. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me do it this way. Okay. So, that's the question. Okay, so Angel, all right, hold on. All right, hold on. Everybody's like, yeah, absolutely. Yes. Hold on. I need a little caffeine for this. Sex matters most, Angel said. Why does sex matter most? Let's talk about sex, baby. Yep, of course I know that song. Rosina said absolutely. Good morning, Laura. All right, hold on. Yes, Carlos said yes to an extent. Andy said you can if anyone, but love is hard. You can. Oh, you can fuck anyone, but love is hard to find. I start with, I don't know what that means, Gina. Narger? I don't know what that means. Good morning, Joe Q. How are you? Angel, it's the one thing that can truly ruin or make a relationship. You know what? I agree with that. And so why would you say that that is? Well, because what happens if you're dating somebody and you really like them, and you waited, like you did it the right way, right? And you waited and you didn't have sex right away, and now you really, hold on, now you really kind of got feelings for this person or whatever, and now you guys have sex and it sucks. I talked about this on the show before. So now what? Like, but let's say you're dating somebody and you're kind of digging them, but you're not really sure. Like, you're like, all right, it's cool. Like, I like them, but you're not like, gaga over the moon, right? And then you guys have sex and it's like mind blowing, earth shattering, holy motherfucking shit sex. Well, you just sealed the deal on that one, because whatever was kind of, sort of, I don't know, you probably filled in with the ooh baby, ooh baby, ooh baby, ooh. So it really does have that kind of an impact, right? Like, in the sense of, it could be everything or it could be nothing, right? I mean, like, that would be the best way, I would say. So I think that's very true. I'm pissed off. My freaking coffee is cold again. All right, let me see what you guys wrote here. So Gina said, hold on. Sex, romance, and love are all in their own categories. Absolutely. I ain't talking about love. I'm not talking about nothing. I'm talking about sex. That's what I'm talking about right now. I didn't say anything about being in love. I didn't say nothing. I'm talking bada bing, bada boom. You know what I'm saying? Sex matters when it's good for both sides. Don't want to fake it. Let me see if these stupid reading glasses work for me to read. Oh, this is attractive, right? Now I look like an old lady. All right. So this ain't making a big difference. No, better without it. You see, this is how you know you're getting old, people. Sylvia said, sex matters when it's good for both sides. Don't want to fake it. Yeah, as you guys can probably tell, I don't fake anything. So no, thank you. Sex shows and strengthens your chemistry. Well, yes and no. There's got to be chemistry in order for that to happen, right? So that's the hard part, right? You ever have people that you really like, wish you were attracted to? And you know that they're probably good in bed too, but it's just not there. You know what I mean? So I think it's like, it's so, weird. Who's there? Jersey Jimmy? Hi, honey. How are you? Samantha, good morning. Dickmatized. Ah, that's a good word. That's true if it's good, right? Send me a link. I'll talk about it live with you. I can't. I don't know how to do that right now. Let me see. Do I know how to do that right now? All right. Let me try it, Angel. Hold on a second. Give me a minute. I don't know if you guys, oh crap. I don't know if you lose me by me doing this. But let's see. I don't know if you guys are still with me or not. But let's see. I don't know if I screwed this up. All right. Did I screw it up? Am I still on here? Did you lose me? All right. I sent the link to Angel. Let's see what happens. Took me a long time to find that good sex. Yeah, Tamara, I hear that. You can't share, you're in jail. Oh, Cheryl, I'm so sorry. Um, but I didn't stay with that person. Oh, okay. Hi, Carmela. No, they didn't lose me. Okay, yes. Samantha said, so, yes, so many times when I was younger, so many nice men who just had no chemistry in the sex area. Okay, you're still with me. Okay, I didn't know. Jeannie, good morning. Depends on the person, or it's sex or love making you're looking for. Yes, we're just talking about, I know you're just tuning in. We're just talking about sex. I'm not talking about love making. I'm saying, does sex actually matter? But I guess, you know what? We can round that out. I'm okay with that, because it is kind of an open-ended question, as I always ask, right? Does sex matter? So yeah, sex matters, I guess, on all aspects, right? Because it like we just talked about before, it can either deepen the relationship or it can ruin the relationship, right? So, all right, I think we got Angel here. I don't know, he's flickering right now, so I'm not going to put him on until he stops flickering. But I'm waiting to see when he's ready to go. Angel, let me know when you're ready, because I see just flickering like this, so we can't do that. I don't know why, but there's so Angel there. Okay, there we go. I think Angel's gonna come on now. You guys ready for Angel? You guys ready? What up, kid?
What up? And I'm looking at the comments, so let's see if I can keep up with them quicker than you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, I know you are.
So you fucker. So you finally got a topic. Woo!
I always have a topic. Okay, so check yourself.
I'm just kidding. I always jump in at weird times, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I roll. But why does sex matter most? In my opinion, I think it matters most because it's the one thing that if someone cheats on you and has sex with someone else, you'll leave them for it, right?
You should.
I would.
Maybe, but you know what, Angel? Not everybody is like that. Some people don't, because sometimes people sway or stray or whatever, and sometimes people don't. There are a lot of people that get cheated on and stay in a relationship.
Yeah, but it's never the same after that.
I didn't say it was, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. And then, sex also, like you said a little bit ago, if it's not good enough, you'll leave. Well, or if you don't get it often enough, you'll leave, or you'll seek it somewhere else. Because some people tie their emotions to the sex, and men tend to do that a lot. I know, because I'm a man.
Really? I thought it was the opposite. I thought women attached emotions to sex, because a woman feels like if somebody is close to them, that must mean that they love them and they care about them. And men will just stick it in whatever they can, they don't have an emotional attachment to sex. Sex is just sex.
We do that too, right? But like when it's somebody that we really care about, it's more than just the whole, right?
Right.
Not to be crude, it's more than.
No, it's okay. You can say it.
That's why you'll see men, like when they're in a relationship with the woman for a long time, or if she goes out and cheats, they take it hard. Like, men can get violent over it. They'll kill over it. I mean, that's how important it is. Women will get beat for it. Some men rape for it. I mean, I'm getting a phone call. Of course, somebody's going to call right now.
Well, they want sex.
Well, it was a guy, so he's not going to get it from me.
Oh boy!
Commenters say
not much at this point. They're just kind of talking to each other. There's a few things. Sex is very intimate things. So if someone you're with strays, I feel it loses its intimacy and meaning. There is a difference between sex and making love. It's let me see. Oh, there's Carmela saying you're one of a kind. Sex matters for every living creature. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to keep reading here. If you have to think about it too long, it's called master debating. I think the biggest thing, if you can have the sex with, I think the biggest thing is if you can have the sex without feelings.
Well, women can do that too, though. I know a lot of women that are like that. They're just wham bam. They just want to get their rocks off too. I mean, women are no different, but I think sex is the one aspect of a relationship that can make or break anything, a marriage or whatever.
Right.
And I don't think people give it enough credit when they talk about it. Because people will say things like, "Oh, sex isn't everything." It's not the only thing. There's other things.
Those are people that have bad sex lives.
I believe I agree with that almost, because if it's not good, I'm not going to stick around. I wouldn't expect the person I'm with to stick around either. I would expect them to get up and leave. Like, life is short. Why be in something you're not satisfied with?
So, Angel, we just got a really good question from Samantha. Do you think men or women feel more pressure to be good in bed?
I think the pressure is on the man. However, I think women don't think they need to be good, and the reality is they do, because some women will just lay there.
I've heard that.
Well, I'm sorry. Like, if you just lay there, your man's going to get tired of it, and eventually he's going to wander off to something, a little more active, a little more, flexible, or if you will.
I've heard the word dead fish. Not me personally, but I've heard that about other people.
If anything about the sex is dead fishy, get out of there.
No, not that. But I'm saying, I've heard guys say she laid there like a dead fish. That was the wording that was used. But I have to agree with you. I think that the pressure is more so on the man because, first of all, I mean, it's a hard thing, right? But I talk about this all the time when it comes to sex. Women are raised, or girls are raised to be women. It's not proper. Right? You aren't supposed to be the aggressor. The man is supposed to be the aggressor. You're supposed to be a lady, yada, yada, yada. Right. And then we get older and we realize, like, fuck that, I'm going to get what I want, and, et cetera, et cetera. But then we may be labeled differently. So I think that there's a lot of pressure on women to, withhold that, if you will, because if you meet a woman that's aggressive sexually like that, you're going to judge them. You're going to be like, well, she must have slept around if this is the way that she is. If a guy slept around, now it's good because he knows what he's doing. But if a woman slept around, now she's a fucking whore, and you're just going to bang her because you're going to bang her. So there's a real double standard there.
Do you know why? Do you know why guys look at it that way?
I do, but please enlighten us.
Well, you tell me what you think, and then I'll tell you.
No, I'd rather you tell me what you think. I don't have a penis. I just go off of what other people say. So you tell me.
I don't think if a woman sleeps around that she's necessarily like a whore, right? Because she's doing what she wants to do. But the problem is in a guy's mind, when a woman allows someone else to enter her, she is desecrating that area that was for him, right?
Okay.
So it's like sacred ground, and once she does it with someone else, it's never the same.
Right, but it wasn't yours to begin with. So
that's not what I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you that that's how a man thinks.
I know, but you need to change that shit.
No, it's not. It's not on me. It's not on me. I'm just saying in general.
I'm teasing you.
Okay, not every man thinks that. Obviously, I can't speak for every man, but I'm telling you, the rule of thumb is that's usually what we think. And so when too many people have been in there and we know, then it becomes that's kind of gross.
So what about you? You're sticking that thing in me. Where the fuck you been?
We can wash it off.
We can wash ours off too. You can wash it out. We got a self-regulating thing. It does heat. It does everything. It's self-regulating.
See, it does the heat. It does the air.
It does everything. It's self-regulating.
No, well, I'm just telling you that's the way the man thinks and looks at it.
I know, and I'm just telling you you're wrong. But, other than that, I'm teasing you, Angel.
That's okay. You can tease me. That's fine. But when a woman sleeps with a guy, she's letting him inside of her.
Exactly.
Inside of her.
Absolutely.
We are not letting women inside of us.
Never.
Right.
And now figuratively and You know, and literally, because
Literally, yeah.
men like to go, like we are the emotional beings. Men are always like, you know, like this, like, okay, like back it up, like I'm not letting you in. So it's very interesting that you said that, because that's a twofold thing. So, you know, I get what you're saying, but again, if you listen to what you're saying, now it becomes an unfair thing. So now,
It is.
if
It
I'm
is.
good in bed, you're going to wonder why I'm so good in bed. So what am I supposed to do? Lie to you and say, well, you know, I watched a lot of movies, which again, I tell people all the time, if you're not good at sex, you should watch pornos to learn, because, you know, we watch YouTube videos to learn how to freaking put together a goddamn, you know, whatever.
A bed.
And so why not watch a YouTube, no, well, not a YouTube video, but why not watch pornos and learn how to fuck? I mean, you know, there are a lot of women that don't know how to give a blowjob. So if you watch them, I mean, they're the best, right? You watch them on a porno, you know, forget about it. So, you know, learn. I mean, so I'm just saying, so that's why it's kind of a double standard to say that, because now you said if we lay there and don't do anything, now we need to step the game up. But now if we step the game up, the whole time you're thinking, damn, this is really good. How the fuck did she learn this?
Exactly. And I know I'm not saying it's not a double standard, because I know it is, but
you're just saying how it
is, and I didn't make it that way, right? But I can tell you that there are things that can make sex better, and there are things that can ruin them, right? Like, so
that's true.
Let's say you watch a lot of porno, right? And let's say you do learn some stuff in there, that's great. But then the porno perverts your way of thinking, and then regular sex isn't good enough anymore. It's got to be this crazy porno experience, just like women using toys too much. Toys, they're great, they're fun, they're all these great things. But if they use them too much, the real thing's not going to do it anymore. So, like, women can ruin their own sex lives by overdoing it.
They're really fucking themselves.
Right. And a man's head's going to be sensitive regardless, right? So, like, he's not going to, I mean, he does care, but he's not going to care if he does get off, at least. But a woman can ruin the experience for herself by too much experience. And I think that's
desensitizing, you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely desensitizing. They're desensitizing themselves on a physical level. And then, you know, once the physical, you know, desensitization happens, then it's a tongue twister.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah. Sex. No, so once that happens, then, you know, then the emotional part just doesn't come with it, because they're not getting satisfied.
They can't get into it. You know, I knew somebody many, many years ago that was married, and she said the only way she could ever get off was with her vibrator, that even having sex with her husband for whatever amount of time it was, she still had to use a vibrator to get, you know, to get off. And I was like, wait, what? You know, I didn't even, like, to me, that was crazy, you know? And so, yeah, I mean, I get that, but look, we're in a crazy world right now. We've been in a crazy world. The dating world has been nuts. You know, all of it's nuts. We're all older now too. So I think it has a lot to do with it. When we're younger, and, you know, we're fiddling around. So the guys are fiddling around and trying to find the spot and all of that. And the women or girls don't really know where it is. So it's all a learning experience, right? And you kind of grow together and you explore. Now, once you're an adult, it's kind of like, you know, like I'm looking at it like, dude, really? Like you don't know? Like, you know, come on. You know, so I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, you have to get to know the person, and everybody has that different spot. Everybody has that different, you know, like wow level. But we expect now that you're coming to the table with something. I don't want a 3-minute fucking pump and you're out. I mean, what the hell is that?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that it goes both ways. You know, the guys got to have their game too. And it is a lot of pressure on the guys, because you're the ones, in my opinion, that kind of lead it. And then it's got to be a give and take, right? Because the more somebody turns you on and the sexier that person is, the more you're going to get out of that person, because that's what chemistry is all about, right? So, you know, I do, but it is definitely a little bit of a double standard. But I appreciate the fact that you were honest about that.
Well, you know, Yeah, I mean, you can't be anything but honest about it, right? Because there is a double standard. But then again, when you get women that use like vibrators and dildos all the time, there's a double standard there. They're expecting a man
You
to
can't
operate at the level of a machine for as long as a machine can go. That's just not going to happen
until the fucking batteries run out.
Right? Yeah, like, and she's got some like extra strength. She buys the best batteries for the dildos, right? And the cheapest ones for the remotes in the house.
I have mine just plugs into something. It charges, so I don't even need batteries.
Well, if you're a squirter, you might electrocute yourself. Be careful.
All righty, thanks for sharing.
Hey, no, but you know what I'm saying? There's a double standard there as well. So, I mean, you got to keep your perspectives kind of equal, I think.
I agree with that. I don't have any, I mean, I don't know that I've heard. So, you know, what's funny is it's like when you were younger, like, especially girl, I don't know what guys do, right? But girls, when we were younger, we used to talk about it all the time. We would talk about, I know me and my girlfriends used to talk about sex all the time. And then as you get older, you don't talk about it anymore, which is kind of weird because, like, you know, when you have like mind-blowing sex, you want to share it with somebody and be like, holy shit. But then you got to watch, because you know what happens? Because fucking women or even men, people get like that. Once they hear you had great sex with somebody, now they want to fuck them.
You know, that's why I wouldn't say shit. I just stay quiet.
You know what I'm saying? Well, who says it?
I know that lesson.
Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, I how many times you hear that, and then it's all of a sudden they want to be with that person. It's like, okay, really? See, and I'm too old for that shit. I'll just, like I said, I licked it. It's mine. Now go, you know, you gotta go. I don't share. I'll tell you that right off the fucking bat. Anybody that knows me, I don't share. I mean, especially my man, but even my friends are my friends. Don't fuck with what's mine. I'm very territorial. I'm not controlling or possessive, but I'm territorial.
Yeah, absolutely. And you should be, because it's a sacred exchange, right? Like, sex is a sacred exchange.
It is.
If you're into that, some people just don't care and it's just like, whatever, I'll just fuck anybody.
That's very true. And here's the thing, right? I was talking beforehand. I'm not sure when you jumped on, but like, you introduced me and Angelo you know, together, and he was a phenomenal guest last night and such a great human. And
oh yeah, he's awesome.
Yes. And so I was saying that energy, like, I woke up feeling so good this morning because we had such a great energetic, you know, connection, and all of the listeners and viewers had that same thing. So we spread all of this good energy and positivity. So what people don't realize, and I said, sometimes you're around people, you don't realize why you really like that person, like you want to be around them. And then there are other people that you can't wait to get away from. So when you have sex with somebody, you are sharing energy, because like you said, a woman is allowing a man inside of her. You are now, like, if you believe in energy and auras, you are now one, which is why sex is so important. And now if you are one with somebody and they are not a good, you know, person, you are now absorbing that energy.
Absolutely.
So
I think some of the people said, Mary said, practice makes perfect. Cheryl says we're all going to need sex after this show. Somebody needs a 3-minute pump and shake it for 3 minutes to get hard. What?
I said we don't want a 3-minute pump. Maybe that was the response to what I said.
Oh, yeah, that's probably what it was. But yeah, I mean, I think it's important. I think, you know, obviously other aspects of a relationship are important, but, you know, sex as a whole, I mean, it is the ultimate make or break for a relationship.
Well, the bad thing, well, not the bad thing, but the one thing that I do hold true is that the one thing that we can always say in a relationship, there is that is one of your true responsibilities in a relationship. If you are in a committed relationship, your one responsibility is that you're the only person that can provide sex for the other person. So that's why you got to make sure that you do it. It's one thing if you're two people and you decide you wanted to clean the house today. You decide today you're not cleaning the house. Well, that's okay, because your, you know, spouse or mate can clean the house. It's no big deal. Or you could hire somebody to come in and clean the house. But if you're not doing your husband, wife, brother, sister, mother, whatever the fuck it is, right, then you shouldn't have said brother, sister, mother, because that wasn't the right words, but I use those all the time. If you let me pull back there. That's a whole other show. If you're not doing your lover right, you're the only person that can. And if you don't, then what comes next? Right? So that's kind of what you were saying before, right? So if you don't get what you need at home, you're going to go out. So I do think it is important because, and the fucked up thing is that I think God just like puts people together, and I always say it's like a puppet, you know, and he just like kind of says, you know what, let's put these people together and see what actually happens. So let's make somebody fall in love with like a person that needs sex like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to a person that only needs sex once a week. Let's watch how that works out, you know? And so it does become, you know, tricky because, you know, now you're that person that you have to satisfy the need of that person. And if you don't have the same appetite, then what do you do?
Exactly. You know, and that's an interesting point, because that can make or break a relationship too. Angelo says people are having sex during the show right now.
Listen,
so,
Angelo,
I want to ask people.
Hold on, Angelo, I have a rule. Anybody that has sex, especially on hump day, they got to scream out my name 3 times. So I need to hear it. Karen, Karen, Karen. All right, go ahead, Angel. I apologize.
Well, back to your point about, you know, sex drives being equal. Right. I'm curious to know, with the people watching, how many times a week is your ideal number for sex? What's your ideal number for sex?
I've asked this question before on my shows as well, and it's a very interesting question or answer.
Have you ever answered it?
Have I ever answered it? Yeah, it's been so long since I've had a regular sex life that I wouldn't even know the answer at this point, to be quite honest with you.
Okay, we'll think back prior then.
Well,
what was your ideal number?
So again, it depended on phases in my life. You know, when we were younger, we were banging in the freaking car. You know, when we got older and life started to hit, it wasn't as much. When I had my son and I was up 18 million hours a day and my hormones were fucked, it was like I would have been fine never having sex again. Then, you know, once my son got a little bit older, and you know, my hormones were more regulated. Now I was kind of back to, you know, having that appetite again. And then unfortunately my husband passed away. So, you know, it's hard because you know, people talk a lot about, you know, like they say that women in their 30s, women in their 40s, you know, that their sex drives change and men's sex drive goes down as they get older.
I don't know about that.
Well, I'm just saying that's what, you know, like statistics, so to speak. I mean, I don't have them in front of me, but they always say that, you know, that's why, like, you know, women that are 30 or 40 or 50, that they're older, they want all the young boys because they can go at it for X amount of time. Personally, I just think that they never met the right man because I think that the older a man is, the more control he has, and it can make for a much better experience. Just my personal opinion. Then again, you have some guys that can't even get it up anymore. So, you know, it's all relative, right? So I don't know. What would you be? How many times a week do you need, Angel?
My ideal would probably be 3 or 4 times a week with 2 to 3 rounds each time.
Okay. And a round being 20 minutes? What?
You never know. Like the first one's always quicker than the second and third, right? So like it just fluctuates in there. And then plus you get tired. You just get tired. Not just you, even the girl. You just get tired.
Hello.
So, yeah, I mean, it's like you know, sex is like a leg day for everybody. It's leg day.
Listen, at the gym. And some of us, if I ever have sex again, I'm gonna be walking like I did do legs because you know, it's like I think I'm a virgin again. So
It's like, here, squat on this.
yeah, well, hey, it works for me. But what I'm saying is, as a woman, you're not a woman, so you don't know what it feels like. Like you said, you're entering. So if you're entering and you're pounding, because sometimes guys think that it's like a fucking bungee jump cord or something, which it ain't. So like simmer down with the jackhammer. But I know some women like that. But
Like
if you get, some women do. But if you get pounded for fucking, a couple of hours, you can't walk the next day because you just got pounded. So again, to each his own. I'm not, God bless the women that enjoy, the pounding. I'm not really a pounding kind of gal. I think a couple of good pounds works, but 6 hours of it, I'm good. So let's see. Did anybody answer, Angel? Because I'm not.
A lot of people did. So you got a few creeps in here. Some people want it 3 times a day, every day. Some people are like 3-4 times a week.
So wait, Laura just said that's very true. Men and women, your expectations are too high if you watch pornos. Interesting.
Oh yeah, and I said something along those lines earlier.
Yep. I know, but I'm behind on the comments, so I'm just trying to catch up.
Carmela's in here trying to get me fucked up with my woman. She's like, I have frequent flyer miles. She's gonna book me a flight. Carmela, I'm loyal to my woman, so I would never do that.
And you know what? That's awesome. And Angel, I have to tell you, now that I have you on the show, okay, so I told Carmela that I think once a week I want to do a coffee talk Angel F topic, because you always put shit on there and I laugh when I read some of your stuff. And I actually saved a couple of them in my notes. And I'm like, I told Carmela, I'm going to tell Angel, we're going to do like once a week. We're going to pick a topic of the week from Angel's posts and we're going to discuss it.
Go ahead and do it. I mean, that'd be okay. You know who has, my girl has so many great topics too. She does on her page. And I think that's why we kind of click. She's got like the same personality I got, and she's always got something great going on and people talking on her page. I think it's really cool. But I would be honored and flattered if you did a topic of mine on here. It would be kind of.
I would absolutely love to, and I'm so it's so cool that you jumped on and that I was able to figure out how the hell to do it. That was even more impressive to me.
Yeah, now you can add someone else. Like Angela might have a lot to say because this guy's
I know, but we're almost at the end here. We can discuss this again. I mean, this is a great topic, and there were so many aspects that we didn't even cover. What did he say? Be careful what you do. God puts in a place to also fuck what? Okay, Noli King. I don't know if you're having a bad day. I'm not sure what that meant. Tamara said, when I was younger, 3 times a day. Somebody said I do every day, but it just says Facebook user, so I don't know who it is. Oh, okay. Carmela's waiting for you to come over. Okay, I see the frequent flyer. Let me see. I'm just trying to read. Sex is always a great topic. Yeah, of course. I mean, I've talked about this all the time on my Real Talk. Usually I talk about it on Real Talk, but I figured it was hump day. And, why not change it up a little bit? And we're keeping it clean right now. This isn't really like a true adult. I mean, it's adult. All my shows are adult, but we're keeping it clean, right? We're not getting like, we're not going hardcore. I think this is appropriate. I mean, a bit more, than you would be drinking your coffee.
Sex in the morning is great. So like,
absolutely.
It's kind of got a weird smell to it, but it's great.
Oh, gross. So you know what, Angel?
I'm just fucking around. I'm fucking around.
I'm going to tell you a secret. So I'm going to tell you a secret. In the morning, I don't fucking move. In the morning, come up right behind me, slide it in. I'm good. If you expect me to do fucking backflips, depending on what time it is, if I haven't had any coffee, you better be really good, because if you get me going, then I'm going to get going. If you don't, I am not a morning person like that. Like, I'm not energetic, but morning sex, like when you just wake up, is great. But what was really fun was on those days that my husband, like if he didn't go to work and my son like went to school, And then we came home and jumped into bed. That was the fucking best because it was like, you know, you weren't supposed to be doing it. So that was a lot of fun. But like if I'm asleep in my bed and, you know, you get the hand that comes over and goes on the boob, and you're like, okay, especially when you're married. I don't know about anybody else, but when you're married and you've only had 3 hours sleep and you get the hand come over on the boob, you're like, it's fucking 4:00 in the morning right now. Are you serious? But if you were just hanging with that person and dating, but you didn't it wasn't that relationship, they rolled over at 3:00 in the morning and put their hand on the boob, all, everything was good to go. So it's kind of funny, right? Because our life doesn't go like that anymore, right? Like I got to get up at fucking 6:00 in the morning. Why are you waking me at 3?
A little sleepy sex. You don't even, you barely remember having it.
And I'm okay with that.
You don't finish.
I'm not doing backflips at that point. You're not getting, we ain't riding the rodeo. We're getting where we need to be, and I'm going back to fucking sleep.
That's funny.
That's all I'm saying.
That's how it is. But you know what?
What?
I got to get back to my original topic in my house. Which room I got to clean first? So I'm gonna let you go. This has been great. It's been
Angel,
fun.
I love you, baby.
I love you too. I'll see all you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.
See that? I love when I get somebody that is gonna sex it up and they come on. I mean, how awesome is that? But yeah, I'm just saying, you know what? Look, you guys know I keep it real. I have to get Rosetta Stone for what? What do I would love to learn how to speak another language, but I'm not sure what that is. Yes, I think Carmela, everybody knew that was a joke. Yes, it's a joke. Remember, guys, there's no judging on this page, okay? So we all just keep it real and we're having fun. And so, I guess the answer to the age-old question is I come on the show. Angel, you're a sick fuck. Does sex really matter? And the answer to that question is abso-fucking-lutely. But the only thing I'm going to say to that, and I'm going to say it quick because I know my son's going to come down for lunch and I can't be talking about sex, is that the funny part is that I noticed that from being alone as long as I have been, you don't even think about it, right? For those of you that are home and alone and are single, you kind of like stop thinking about it. I guess I just put it out of my mind because I know I'm not going to do it. So I try not to think about it, if that makes sense. And so it's funny, they say that anything you do, the more you do it, the more you need it or want it. So, I guess the less you do it, the less not the less you need it, but maybe the less you want it. So it's kind of like a lot of us single people, go like this and we just go, well, I'm not having sex anyway, so I'm not even going to fucking think about it. And I never understood that, like when I was married, or I was in relationships and stuff, how people like I would like just like they didn't have sex. I'm like, how do you not like do that? But then I understood they would say, what? It's not what I'm thinking about. And I'm like, okay. Which was hard for me because my husband would like hump my leg while I would bend over to take something out of the stove. He would be, the minute I bent over to take it out of the stove, he would be right up my fucking, literally, boom, right up against me. I'm like, dude, seriously, I'm taking something out of the fucking oven. If I went to get changed and we were in the same room together, if I went to get changed, he was like on top of me. I'm like, I'm putting my pajamas on. Are you serious right now? But, he just said to me, I can't help it. I'm so attracted to you. And you know what? That's a freaking awesome, awesome thing. But I guess when you don't have it, you just try not to think about it. I don't know. I can't say for sure. I may be wrong. It's just my own personal feelings. But, it's like when you're on a diet and you know that you're not going to be eating cake for the next, 6 weeks, you don't think about cake. You don't buy cake. You don't think about cake. Now, I'll leave you with this because I think my son is going to be coming down soon, but I'll leave you with this one. My husband's favorite thing, he used to say, we got cake and we got cock, and we're all out of cake. So there's my little, so it's very true. So, and I say now, all I got is cake, right? So, just food for thought. It's kind of funny, right? And I guess I will leave you with that. What is, I put it out of my mind. See, there you go. That's so true, Karen. Sex out of my mind. See, I love you guys for being so honest with me and saying that, because, my husband is like that when he's home. Good. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Yes, me either. Carlos, great show. Oh, thank you guys so much. All right. Well, it's Wednesday. It's hump day. You know the rules. If you guys start humping 3 times, baby, Karen, 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 because I'll take any way I can get it at this point. So don't forget, happy hump day. And listen, keep it light, you guys. Life is way too fucking heavy right now. Let's just, laugh and have fun, and just know that you aren't alone, because there are so many of us out there that are in the same place. And some of us are alone. Some of us have people that are humping our legs and we don't appreciate it. Some of us, want people to do that. I mean, there's so many different aspects, right? So just, again, always open up your heart and open up your soul, because you never know what someone else is going through. And it also is a learning lesson, because for me right now, when I have another relationship again, which I know I'm going to, and I know that God is sending me an amazing, amazing king, I will hopefully be able to do things a little bit differently. Not that my husband died an unhappy man. He died a very happy man, but I've learned so much. And you always have to be grateful and thankful for what you have. You want to say hello to everybody?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, but the dog is right here, so don't sit on her. Everybody could say hi to Noe before we leave.
Hi.
Oh, wait, Noah, you can't see with that comment. We can't talk about that. Okay.
I can't even tell what it said.
Okay, good. Oh, yeah, you don't have your glasses
Yeah,
on.
I'm blind as a bat.
Oh, look, and now Belly's here too. We got the whole see, it's a family show. We're back to family. We're back to family.
Family talk.
Family talk, exactly. So you're on lunch now?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm very hungry.
I'm hungry too. It's time to eat, you guys.
Everyone.
Manja,
Have a
manja.
good day.
Oh, from my crazy house to yours. I love you too. From my crazy house to yours.
Stay tuned and stuff, I guess.
I wish you a happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy hump day. And I don't know. Happy whatever. I love you guys all. Mwah, mwah. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 11 a.m. for Coffee Talk with Karen, live on MiamiMikeRadio.com and live on all social media platforms. If you haven't done so already, get on the Karen Stacy page, hit the follow button, hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, join my Real Talk Coffee Talk group. This way you are always, always there and get the notifications when I go live. My personal page, the Karen Stacy personal page, which is the picture of me and my son. We are not going to be doing live on there interactive. You will see it. I will share it, but I will not see your comments. So you got to get on those pages for me, the public pages. All right. Much love to all of you. Thank you so much, Carmela. And for here, I didn't see Lisa. I hope all is well. And thank you for all of you that tuned in. Thank you to everybody that shared the show. Need some shirts and masks. Okay. Rosie, I am going to be working on that today. I will post some pictures of examples of what I have, and then you guys can let me know what you want. All right. Much love, you guys. I thank you all so much. Thank you for the love to my Noah as well. I will see you guys mañana. Have a great day. Bye.